So when talking about the upcoming Loki series that of course is coming to Disney Plus, we already have a few details even though they're very early on in production. And by the look of it, they're definitely going to be dealing with multiverses and time to a huge degree. Now let's talk about a potential Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. connection that might tie everything even closer than most people anticipated. So just a quick brief catch-up. If you haven't been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they've done a lot in that series, dealing with Ghost Rider, alternate universes, time traveling to the future, time traveling to the past. There's been a lot going on. Now, of course, Loki is going to be a huge production for Marvel Studios that is going to see him jumping through time and space and multiverses. And what we recently learned was the fact that they look like they're going to be using one of the temporal agencies from Marvel that essentially patrols criminals trying to mess up time streams and mess with time. Now, where the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. connection comes in, due to people noticing some similarities, is the most recent season that went by that introduced Chronicoms. Now, of course, the main one in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Enoch, who, if you know biblical history and all that, you can kind of see the connections there, which I'm not going to go into here because we'd be here for like half an hour me trying to describe this to you guys, but they're important because they've been around for thousands upon thousands of years, and in Marvel Comics, they sort of serve the same job as the Watchers, just not to that big of a degree. And they want to look at these civilizations, what they're doing, study them, be there, even sometimes mingling with them, and then of course preventing huge extinction level events. Now this is where the theory comes in that this is all going to kind of tie around and, bring the multiverse and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything kind of closer together. And while I would love that to be a factor in this, I honestly don't think they're going to go that far into it. Because once you go into that, once we look at Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they've already done so much that it's honestly a lot to take on and try to explain to everybody, especially people that might not be caught up. Now, at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me if they put some sort of line in there in all the multiverse shows being like, wow, everything's getting messed up in every reality. Look at all this. And then to that degree it happens. I just don't think they're going to deal with these characters in particular. Maybe one of them could show up or they can mention them in a passing line because that would kind of work, but overall, I'm hard-pressed to believe that they're going to go that far into it. Little connections, sure. A major connection like a crossover that some people think is going to happen, probably not.